Thanks very much. Leader, today I'd like to discuss parental leave, in particular the proposed changes to the parental leave age limit in the civil service. And this has come to me from a former colleague of mine in Louth County Council, Maria Doyle. And her words are much better than mine because it is somewhat complex. And I just want to put this on the record because I think the proposed memo and the changes, I don't think it's particularly fair. So, prior to the attached memo, parental leave was available unpaid for up to 26 weeks, which must be taken before the child is 12 years old or 16 years old, in the case of children with disabilities or indeed a long-term illness. This has now been changed for all children up to the age of 16 is included. So on the grand scheme of things, that seems like a good thing. However, from the 1st of May 2024, child benefit will be paid to anyone who is 18 and still in full-time education or has a disability up to their 19th birthday. So there's a discrepancy there straight away. So the point that I'm making is, would it not be more reasonable to extend the time frame for children with a disability or long-term illness to allow their parents to avail of parental leave up until 18 years of age? Because it would cost the exact same money to the state. And at least while they're in full-time education perhaps. This would not entitle the same parent to any additional weeks to avail of, but it would allow them to spread out the weeks, which is the important thing. And it would allow them to avail of it while their child is still in school. And that's the important thing, while they're still in school or progressing on to further education. Children with a disability or long-term illness may very well need parental support when it comes to the time of exams, perhaps. And this would allow them to remain in full-time education for longer at no additional cost to the state. And this is the issue here. It's at no additional cost. So on one level, we're doing something for children up to 18, and on the other level, we're doing something for children with a disability up to 16. And what I'm suggesting is that should be spread out to include up to 18, both, or children in full-time education. It doesn't make any additional costs to the state. It's actually just about changing the system to make it that bit more efficient. And again, this is an example when I see this memo that was sent out about changes to parental leave age limit. This is an example of what on paper seems like a good idea, but then when it's actually put into reality and put into practice, we realise there's actually gaps in it here and a bit of space then where this House or indeed politicians or the Minister need to step in and try and tweak it to make it fair for everybody. So I would actually like us to try and do something about that, and I would appreciate a debate at some stage in the future around the whole aspects of parental leave and in particular how we can make it fair for everybody.